Hello, beautiful world. Welcome to Carcell Pod EP.29. Yeah, hope y'all brought y'all ears along. Hope y'all brought y'all ears along to the pod because I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of stuff today, especially about the Nas, about the same stuff today. But I got a lot to say today. Again, about the Nas, about my life, about Tinashe, about my music, about my book. So when it comes to the Nas, we ain't got no news yet. Sorry. No news about the Nas yet, but I still need y'all to be excited. Period. Because the Nas is coming. It's just gonna take some time. But other than that, how's y'all day going? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how y'all day going. You know how I start my day. I start my day by running some errands before I start doing work. I had to go to the store and grab three t-shirts because I got some t-shirts that I got to get done today because I got some orders like how I usually do. I usually have orders to do, but I had to pick up three shirts because I got three shirts to make. Actually, four shirts I got to make. So, yeah. I have to get this money to make this National Marriage Hate Ships thing a reality. But who's excited for the Nas? Let me know in the comments. You gotta stay excited. Hold on 1 second. You gotta stay excited for the Nas. Because if you don't stay excited for the Nas, then there's not gonna be any fun on the Nas or about the Nas. So we gotta stay excited about the Nas at all times, so we can have fun and do what we gotta do on the Nas, around the Nas at all times. But yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to the Nas coming out. Look forward to everything that we got going on. Because that I got going on because the Nas is a big deal. So we got to treat it like it is. We can't treat it like it's just some everyday thing, because this is some brand new stuff that nobody ever seen or heard of before. Even though it's the shape of America and it's just the shape of America from the top, but it's still something we never seen before. We never seen a ship shaped like America. So definitely support. And if you don't know how to support, I'm gonna teach you right now. All right, so get your ears ready. All you gotta do is go. If you want to donate, all you gotta do is go on GoFundMe and type in "Support the First American Shaped Cruise Ship" and donate. Or you could buy T-shirts on my TikTok shop and my website. All you gotta do is follow my links and choose which one you want to do. You can either donate or buy T-shirts, and that's how you do it. That's how you support the world's first cruise ship. That's simple. So, and if you can't buy anything, if you don't have any money, you can support by reposting, sharing, commenting, liking, sending it to your friends and family. That's how you can support if you don't have money. 3 ways to support. So, there you go. Go ahead and support. Um, yeah. Hopefully, I get some news about the NAS soon. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna take some time. I think it's gonna be some months or some more weeks from now. But it's gonna take some time. So, but all we can do is just be patient and support the NAS as much as possible until they come out. So that's what we got to do. So make sure you guys go do that. Yeah. Yeah. But right now it's just a waiting game still. But eventually everything's gonna be here. The remote controllable models and everything else that comes along with the NAS. It's just gonna take, like I said, it's just gonna take some time and support and a lot of patience. And that's it. And then we're gonna be there. But other than that, I've been doing good personally. I've been doing really good, a lot better than what I was doing in the past few years. But I'm definitely trying to make this year one of my great years, one of my greatest years. You know what I mean? That's my goal, is to make 2026 one of my greatest years. And I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a millionaire by the end of 2026 because the NAS. All I need to do is sell 2,000 copies of the remote controllable models, and I'll be a millionaire. So that's my goal this year, is to sell 2,000 remote controllable models and become a millionaire before the end of the year. So that's my New Year's resolution right there. So hopefully that happens this year, And then we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. But yeah, 2026 is the year. 2027, I'm definitely gonna be a millionaire. I'm not worried about 2027. I'm worried about 2026. I want to be a millionaire in 2026. So that's my goal, is to get these ships off the ground and then sell 2,000 of them, which I know I can, and then become a millionaire. And then use all that money to build the real National Merit Shape ships so we could all set sail and have fun. So that's the goals. Those are the goals. Those are my goals. Hold on, give me one more second. But yeah, that's my personal goal for 2026. Is to sell 2,000 models and become a millionaire, so I can handle this National Merit Shape ship business. Yeah, but like I said, just be patient, guys. Be patient, because the patience is gonna be worth it at the end of the day. Because like I said, these ships don't exist. This is the world's first. You know what I mean? The world's first is always gonna do great in the world. You know what I mean? Just like the world's first car. And now look at the world now. Cars everywhere. You know what I mean? We went from riding horses to riding cars to self-driving cars. So it's only a matter of time before the National Merit Shape ships is a reality, And the Nas is doing big things in the world too. You know, changing reality, shaping it into something that we've never seen before, shaping our future. That's what the Nas is. It's the future. The Nas is the future. You know. But 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 yeah, guys, stay tuned. Stay excited, stay ready, because the Nas is coming fast. It's gonna be here in the blink of an eye. All I need is $11,000 right now, and the Nas is gonna be here. Honestly, though, I feel like I'm living in a dream. I can't believe all this stuff is real in my life. I can't believe the Nas is real. I can't believe Tinashe is Starla. I can't believe I'm Spider-Man. I can't believe it. I honestly can't. Every day I just think about it like, dang, like I have a crazy life. But it makes me motivated to for more, you know, because I know that there's more to get out there. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm hungry for. Mostly for Tinashe. I want that relationship so bad. I want my relationship with Tinashe more than anything in the world. Because that's literally the greatest privilege ever, is to have a relationship with a woman that looks like your drawing of your girlfriend. I think that's just beautiful. You know, to have a relationship with a woman that looks like your girl and you never had a girl before. Like, that just touches my heart in so many different ways. Like, that's why I need that relationship. I need that relationship with Tinashe. 100%. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Is being with Tinashe and having a relationship with her and spending time with her because she looks like my drawing. Like, just because she looks like my drawing, that's why I want to do all these things with her. You know. But things like that has to take a lot of time and a lot of effort, you know. And I'm willing to put in the time and I'm willing to put in the effort for my girl to see her and be with her. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna give that up for anything. I'm not gonna give my chance up with Tinashe for anything in the world, because that's the most valuable relationship I could ever have, whether people understand it or not. Being with Tinashe and having a relationship with Tinashe is the greatest thing that Carcell could do personally. You know what I mean? Having that relationship with my drawing, like, you know what I mean? That's literally amazing. And like, I'll never forget Tinashe for that. Like, you like my drawing of my girlfriend. I never had a girlfriend. I literally drew, imagine what I want my girlfriend to look like. And she wasn't even supposed to be real, but she looks exactly like you. Like, I think about that all day long. Like, wow. Like, my imaginary girl is real. She's Tinashe. Crazy. But yeah. There's a lot to do. I got a lot to do. You know. There's a lot to be done. And I'm taking my time because that's something that I really, really want, really bad. That relationship with Tinashe is one of the number one thing that I want the most in the world, is that relationship. And once I have it, I'm gonna be the happiest man in the world. But that's gonna take time. Just like the Nas, we gotta wait, we gotta support, we gotta put in effort, we gotta put in time to get this. it's not just gonna magically appear. It's not gonna magically happen for us. Like we gotta, like I said, we gotta put in the effort and take our time to do this and do it right. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just life. That's just everything. Everything takes time and patience and effort. So this is just another one of those things, those life lessons, those life things. One of those life things that we got to go through together. But yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I'm brainstorming about music. I still haven't looked for beats yet. I actually got a few beats that I want to rap on for the Tinashe album, but I don't really have that many. But there's actually a few beats that I need to find out there that I have did a freestyle to on Instagram about Tinashe that I need on that album. Like it's this one on there. I mean, it's this one I made. It goes, body shaped like a bottle. Now I'm thirsty. Baby girl, make it wobble, make it dirty, and I go real deep, shovel in the dirt. You my treasure, you got me down to earth. You my dream, never met nobody worthy. Number one, got your hands on my jersey. We go hard, we won't even call it work. Make it pop like a collar on my shirt. A professional, it's who I am. Shawty said that I'm incredible, and I'm the man. Other niggas ain't acceptable. Don't understand. I be steady making moves like, yeah, I never lose. Something like that. But anyways, I want to put that one on there because that beat on that one was nice. So I gotta find that beat. I don't know why, but I be on SoundCloud listening to music. I be liking it, but I be like forgetting to like write the title down and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, I just gotta go on SoundCloud and just search through my likes and try to find that beat. But there's a few of them that I need on there, definitely. That I freestyled. Some of those freestyles need to be on the album. But yeah. But that one needs to be on there because that one was fire. And I think Tinashe gonna love that one. But I think this album gonna be fire because I don't put out stuff that's not fire. Everything I put out is fire. All the music I ever made was fire. Period. And I gotta keep it that way. You know what I mean? Because if I fall off, that's gonna be terrible. I can't fall off. I never fell off before. I was always on my A game. But anyways, I don't think that's in my near future, falling off. I don't think that's gonna happen to me. But yeah, cause I'm too skilled. I'm too good at what I do, and I've been doing it since I was 6 years old for 25 years. 25 years this year. So, wait, actually, let's see. Yeah, 25 years this year. Actually, 26 years this year. I've been rapping. That's crazy. 26 years. I've been rapping for 26 years and I'm only 31. Do the math. I was on this earth for 6 years and I started rapping. That's what that means. And that's a flex because a lot of people acting like they flexing, but how can you flex harder than somebody that's been rapping since they was 6 and they could put out a song that they made when they was 6 years old at 32 years old? So tell me that how could you be flexing harder than a rapper that's been rapping since he was 6? If you can't pull a track that you did when you were 6 years old out on somebody else that pulled out a track that they did when they were 6 years old out, then you out the game. You can't even compete with that person because that person is miles ahead of you in so many ways, especially with age and experience. Because that's what that means. That's the only thing it really means when you start earlier in the game, is that you just have more experience and you know what I mean, all that stuff. So, but yeah. But yeah. But that stuff takes a lot of skill and patience too. You know what I mean? Like everything in life. You know. But, if you started young, then hey, kudos to you. Like me. I started young. Tinashe started young. A few people started young, but not as young as us. I don't really know that many people in the game that started as young as me and Tinashe did. Because me and Tinashe started when we was really, really, really young. Like when we was babies, basically. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, that's that. But there's a lot that could be done. You know what I mean? When it comes to being an artist, like, but getting that experience when you're young is important to me, I think, because that determines whether you're, to me, I think it determines whether you're eventually, over time, it determines whether you're a professional, more of a professional than somebody who started when they was 20 years old. You know what I mean? I think that's what that determines. So yeah, I think that's what that means. Like when you start young, it's just like, oh, this person is more professional than the average person, the person who started at 20. Because the average artist starts at like 20 something. But it's rare when an artist starts at 6, 3, and stuff like that. Like, that's rare. Like me and Tinashe, we're rare. And it's just true. Like, it's rare for people to start that young and actually succeed in music. You know what I mean? That's the key part. Like, yeah, some people started young, but they didn't have successful careers like Tinashe. Tinashe had a successful career since she was 3 years old. You know what I mean? And that's why she's more of a legend than the average person that's on TV and on the radio right now, because it's gonna be hard to move her from her position that she's in because of her experiences in the entertainment business. So she's basically she's hard to compete with because she started young, and nobody could really say anything to her because she started young. You know what I mean? So there's not really much to say to her. You know what I mean? Other than go, go, go. You could do this. Keep going and shine and all that stuff. Just because, support. Like, that's all that people can do is support her because she started young. You know what I mean? Like, people who started when they was 20 is just like, oh, yeah, they're legendary too, but it's like there's an element missing from them, and a lot of people don't really pay attention to that. Like, the artistry is not really the same as a person who started when they were young, because somebody who started really young is more artistic to me personally than somebody who started when they was 20. You know what I mean? Just because I feel like somebody who started younger is more comfortable in the studio setting than somebody who barely started going into the studio when they was like 20 something. You know what I mean? So it's just like that. Like, it's just like with time, there comes comfort in what you do. You know what I mean? So I feel like the younger you start, the more comfortable you are in this whole entertainment business, in everything you do. Like whether it's acting or singing or dancing or modeling. Like if you start young, it's nothing to you. Like it's nothing. You could do this in your sleep when you do it young, when you start young. And that's who I am. I'm one of them people that could do this entertainment stuff in my dreams just because I've been doing it for so long. You know what I mean? So, but that's just me. You know what I mean? I can't speak for everybody else. That's just me. That's just my experience in the world. You know what I mean? But yeah. Get your experience in as soon as possible. If you 20 something, think about being a rapper still, man, you better start right now. Or somebody gonna take your position and you're gonna get left behind because you don't got too much time. You got about 20 years in the game left. You know what I mean? $30 years, 20, 30 years left in the game until you retire when you 20 something. So better get started right now because that's pretty late. Especially if you're trying to leave a mark in the game. Like, you got to start young. When people could really go really, really back on your career, like Tinashe. People could go really back on Tinashe's career. 3 years old. Brochures. Then TV shows, movies. You know, that's how it goes. You start young. But me, I'm 31. 31, and I did a lot. You could actually go back and see it, Like, I got 7 albums out there. I've been recording music since 2013, since I graduated high school. As soon as I graduated high school, I started making music seriously. Just because I knew who I wanted to be. I wanted to be a rapper, and that's who I became. I made money and all that stuff. But it's not over. I'm barely 31. I got about 20 more years left in me till I retire in music. You know what I mean? I got about 20 more years. So I'm good. I got the NAS. I got the NAS, and I got music, and I got my books. You know what I mean? I did pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Like, it's just about getting my money, my finances right. That's a part of being an adult, is having your finances and all that stuff right. But I'm getting there. My finances about to be good in a minute. Once these remote controllable models come out and I'm selling those, that's gonna be my bread and butter until I start making money from other stuff. But the NAS is gonna be my bread and butter, my biggest bread and butter out of everything that I do, So that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for that, like the life-changing financial gains. Like, I never had that before. I never had big financial gains before, so I'm excited for the NAS doing that for me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe this. But hey, it's my life. It's my reality, so I gotta believe it. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, guys. Who's excited for the Nas? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for the Nas, because I'm excited for the Nas. It's going to be here, too. A lot of people think it's a fantasy forever. Like, no, the Nas is about to be real. I promise. It just takes time, and patience and dedication and support. Persistency. Consistency. That's all. And it's going to happen. Just like that. All good things take time. All good things never happen in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. You know what I mean? Like, it takes time to build great things. So, let's not worry about these little 6 months that we have. We only had, it's only been 6 months since the thought of, since I began talking about the Nas publicly. It's only been 6 months. Only. You know what I mean? So, that's a good thing. But, eventually, the support is going to be there. All the support is going to be done. We ain't going to need support anymore in one day. All we're going to have a need right now is a fund. We're going to be on the Nas having fun. We ain't got to support nothing no more. But right now, we got to support in order for these cruise ships to be a reality. So, let's do that. So, yeah. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for the Nas? For the Nas? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for the Nas? For the Nas? I know y'all ready for the Nas. I'm ready for the Nas. I want y'all to be as ready for the Nas as I am. And that's super ready. I want y'all to be super ready for the Nas. Because I'm ready. I'm excited. Beyond excited for the Nas. But support, you guys. If you don't know how to support, I'm gonna teach you how right now. All you gotta do if you want to donate is go on GoFundMe and type in support the first America shaped cruise ship and donate. Or you can support by buying t-shirts. And if you want to buy a t-shirt, just follow my links to my TikTok or my website. Scroll down and you can buy a t-shirt on there. So that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to support the world's first America shaped cruise ships. Ain't that easy? Ain't that easy? But yeah, that's how you do it. But yeah, I got a lot of content to make. That's what I be focused on all day, just making content for the NAS. And try to build the patient up for it and get all the donations I need for it. Yeah, that's all I do all day, guys. That and a pod, and to let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, I'm excited to make this music, cause y'all know music is everything to me. Other than Tinashe, Tinashe is everything to me, but music is close too. I love making music. I could make music all day long. It's one of my top loves. Music, making beats, rapping, writing, all that stuff. Freestyling, all that stuff. I love music. I love playing instruments. I love playing the keyboard. I love producing on the MPK because I use a Kai MPK Mini to produce for now until I get like a larger one. But I use an MPK Mini. That's the one I use. Yeah, and I do a pretty good job at making these beats too. Having people dancing up in that mug, up in that joint. Body shaped like a bottle, now I'm thirsty. Baby girl, make it wobble, make it dirty. And I'll do, baby girl, wait. Body shaped like a bottle, now I'm thirsty. Baby girl, make it wobble, make it dirty. And I go real deep, shovel in the dirt. You my treasure, you got me down to earth. You my dream, never met nobody worthy. Number one, got your hands on my jersey. We go hard, never even call it work. Make it pop like the collar on my shirt, a professional. It's who I am, shawty tell me I'm inevitable. And I'm the man, other niggas ain't acceptable. I understand, I be man making moves, I ain't never lose. Something like that, but yeah, it's gonna be dope. Tinashe upon me. It's gonna be a dope album. Watch. Just you watch. Just you watch. Just you watch. Watch. Tinashe upon me is about to be a banger. Nobody ever made an album about somebody and it was actually a banger. You know what I mean? Like, mine's is gonna be a banger. Mine's is about to be fire. So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You know what I do when I get behind the microphone? I put it down. You know what I mean? Nobody can out rap me. I'm the rappiest rapper of all time. Period. And I really do this. I could get down in the studio. I could really get down. Like, if you want to rap against me, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna create a lot of problems for you if you want to rap against me, because I really do this. But yeah. Once I put my pen to that pad, man, ain't no telling. Well, you know what's gonna come out. Gold. That's what's gonna come out. But when I rap, I be really going in. You know what I mean? I be really doing what I gotta do on that soundtrack. But but yeah. But yeah. Um yep. It's gonna take some time um to get there. Um but yeah. It's gonna be lit. Everything I do is lit. But this Tinashe upon me about to be lit. I'm gonna make sure it's lit. Like, what? This is the best feeling album. Like, I didn't expect this from this album. That's what people gonna be saying. Like, I didn't expect to feel this way from listening to this album called Tinashe upon me. I didn't expect this. Yeah, but I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. Um, mm, 1 sec. But yeah, guys. Tinashe upon me coming out 2026. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that coming out? So you got Tinashe upon me coming out, and you got the Nas coming out this year. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me know how I feel about the bundle coming out. You got the album and you got the remote controls coming out. Yeah. But yeah, guys, how y'all feel about that? The Nas coming out this year and the new album coming out this year. Y'all excited? You gotta be excited for that. But yeah. But a lot of good things coming, you guys. A lot of good things. Just look forward to it. Like I said, just stay excited, stay happy, stay hype, because it's gonna be all worth it in the end. You know. Don't give up the way you feel. Your excitement. Don't give up your excitement for the Nas, because it's gonna be worth it, because you're gonna be on there having fun. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be on there having fun. We all gonna be on there having fun. It's gonna be a celebration for America. What? We got the most patriotic ships to ever exist, taking us to beaches all day. What? That sounds like fun. But yeah. Get ready for the Nas, y'all. The Nas is coming. Alright? The Nas is coming. Period. And it's gonna be fun. Alright, so get your mind ready, get your heart ready, get your body ready for nothing but entertainment and pure fun when it comes to the Nas. You know what I mean? Just keep that in mind. I'm about to have fun. Yeah, you are about to have fun. Period. But yeah, guys, I'm excited too. Y'all ain't alone. And don't be jealous just because I'm the only one with the Nas model right now. You're gonna have your very own too in your backyard with your family in your own pool, or at the lake, or at the beach, or wherever there's water. Y'all gonna have fun. I promise. But yep. Get ready. Be ready. Because the Nas ain't going nowhere but up into this world. And we all gonna have fun on it. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's not really much to talk about right now, because we ain't got no news or anything. But like I said, still support and all that stuff. If you don't know how to support, all you gotta do is click my links in my bio, any bio, and follow my links to get a t-shirt on TikTok or my website. I got t-shirts on my TikTok and my website. But anyways, yeah, make sure you support if you listening, because the support matters and all that stuff. But yeah. But anyways, this has been episode 29 of Carcell Pod, and I hope y'all all have